please welcome to the stage Charlie Day, Jason Bateman, and Jason Sudeikis, stars of Horrible Bosses, everyone.
Hello.
Wow, running!
Hello.
Jogging!
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. You want me to go?
Please. Good.
Please.
Oh, all right.
Please.
Well, you're doing like one of those
I'm just walking with purpose.
All right.
All right.
Don't push your chairs back.
What?
Yeah, you got about an inch. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry you have to
down.
see us with these on. This, I feel
Yeah.
like we should start reciting sports scores.
Are these
or
made by
something.
Apple?
Or, not yet. Or in fact, singing the Backstreet Boys as you just were at stage. Good work.
Tell me why.
I can also do NSYNC.
Congratulations on this film.
Thank you.
So much we want to talk about and want to get as many questions as we can from this large audience here tonight. But your director said that when he first read the script, he was probably belly laughing at it, which he
He's
said
a
is
big
quite
dude.
a unique thing to get from just reading words of paper. Did you get that instant thing with it when you were first handed the script to you?
Yeah, I think we all mutually laughed a bit more than we thought we might. With a premise is obviously as silly as going out and killing your bosses. We thought it'd be pretty broad, and would we be laughing that much? And we were. I mean, the writers did a really good job of grounding all of these really crazy sort of stupid things that we do in a way that's kind of relatable. So I was winded at the end and pursued it quickly.
I like using the word winded like a small child. It's kinda
Yes.
like-
I don't know if I laughed very much when I first read it.
You just looked at the money.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then I laughed at that because I was like,
That's got to come
Yeah, that
out.
was a
ridiculous.
joke.
I have friends that are teachers, and that they should be getting that. But it was because when you read it, sometimes, especially with I would say the way the three of us ended up working together, it was more like the scenarios, that the framework, the journey that the writers and had created. That I was like, oh, this is all like this would be funny to do. Like
Yeah.
a lot of I remember thinking about Charlie's stuff, and at that point, I think we knew it was Aniston, right? This early on, or there was
Not when I read it.
No, I think by the time I read it, I was like, oh, that'll be really funny.
Yeah.
To see him interact like that with.
But having a trio on screen is quite a
Never been done before in film.
No.
First
First time, first trio ever captured
First
on
one
film.
ever.
Don't lie. We know we like films, but.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of a couple now.
Musketeers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Amigos.
Is that a daunting? Is it a harder prospect than it being a kind of double act thing? Which we saw you two guys doing, going the distance and stuff. And but does it make it easier or harder when there's three of you kind of firing off each other?
I was cut out of going the distance. It was originally a trio
Yeah,
there. and my
we cut
stuff
you
just
right
fell
out.
flat.
No, that's
Too
all right.
dry.
Yeah,
You
no,
come
I
off
know.
too dry.
Yeah, so we gave it another shot with this one, and I made it in.
I would say that makes it easier because then you sort of have a like instant like triangle or rule of threes sort of existing
You have a
without even
comedy
trying.
tripod, Jason.
You become a tripod,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We become a tripod and
A menage.
aha.
Yeah.
Right. No one wants to
Who's the
see.
meat?
You can use that.
Right. A menage a ha. You've
Yeah.
reused it. That's twice.
I got set up for it. I would never have used that here.
I don't know which one's the meat in the sandwich.
Yeah.
We do.
Come on. You don't want to overstuff the sandwich.
No, yeah.
You want the
You want a lean
the
cut
bread
of meat.
bigger than the meat.
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Isn't that right, Angel?
Yeah, that's what.
It also you can it's always an instant democracy. There's two people wanting to do something, then the one person has to fall.
Yeah. I mean, they made the One Amigo, and no one went to see it.
No one.
It just bombed.
One Amigos, no Amigo.
The One Amigo is a really boring movie.
The
Dos
di-
Amigos.
Those
Straight to
Amigos, it's
video.
okay. It's
Three Amigos,
okay.
boom.
but the dialogue between the two, it's really kind of, it's got such a great rhythm to it. It kind of feels kind of choreographed, but really natural and organic as well and stuff. Did you have a...
It's vocal choreography. I think that's the best way to put it.
Right.
It's vocal
Vocal
choreography.
choreography.
But it wasn't, though, because I can't imagine that you read off a script. I can't imagine you stuck to words that were written for you.
I think we did.
A lot of it was there, but the director, Seth Gordon, encouraged us to be idiots and talk over one another and try to make it look like we're friends. And so that means that you cut each other off a lot and do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he shot it in a way that we can really talk over each other like we do in real life, and it makes it seem more conversational.
At any point in the scene, somebody is probably saying something that is
Something
scripted.
when someone else is supposed to speak.
Yeah. we learned each other's dialogue, and we cut each other off, and we just overlapped it. We
Yeah.
learned every piece of dialogue.
Said each other's lines.
But as well as the three of you and the amazing chemistry between you guys, the chemistry between your horrible bosses is just a perfect matching in terms of what you see on the screen and also Jamie Foxx as a character as well, who I don't think anyone
The black fella.
can make me laugh.
He's great.
Good.
Quite
His name's
so
Jamie.
much.
Jamie?
Jamie.
He's
Foxx.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep.
No
Two
one-
X's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it one X?
Double hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Two?
I think it's two X's.
Yeah.
Double X is like moonshine.
Someone sucking on a straw make you laugh. Only Jamie Foxx can do that. The way he kind of
It
does
is.
that.
He has that like very serpentine.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick look at it right now, if that's all right.
Oh, good transition.
Oh,
Let's
good.
do
You
it.
set that up great.
These
on,
guys.
Tika. Yeah.
These guys.
Make
Just
you
a
laugh
few
every time?
pounds, and you can see more.
That was no Foley work. That was
No.
that was
Yeah.
the slap.
That was
I
all
snapped.
head.
Yeah, that was all.
How many takes on the slap?
There's a lot of
So,
slaps.
man, I
in this.
just got sight back in this eye. So
In terms of like, I don't know, because you all met for the first time as a cast, is that right? At the kind of table read through? Is that when you were all together for the
Correct.
first time?
Yeah.
Is it kind of terrifying? That kind of, I guess, must be like the first day at work, basically, in terms of you never know what it's going to be like when you're working so closely with someone, with you and
Yeah.
Colin, Farrell, with you and Jennifer, and you and Kevin, sort of things.
Yeah,
You,
that's true.
you like to keep the acting on the screen, but if you're working with douchebags, you got to act a little off camera too to
Yeah.
make believe you actually get along. So none of that happened off camera. All the acting was on camera because
Oh,
we're
good.
all
I thought you were
real
about to tell us
fond of
that
yeah, I
each
thought
other.
you were
did.
gonna send us up the
Wow.
river.
Holy
I needed to be
smokes.
paid 3 times on this film.
One for each douchebag.
Yeah.
Such a great word, douchebag.
I think we did the table read, and then right after the table read, we knew there was like a little, like fun playfulness between the three of us.
Yeah.
And then
How well did you know each other?
Charlie and I knew each other
We
pretty
worked
well.
together a couple times.
Yeah.
And
They went the distance together.
yeah, we did.
We went
did.
the
All the
distance.
way.
And,
And then I used to watch Jason when I was in preschool when he was he was on
How did you before?
television.
I've got a shield on this spot. It's taken a lot of fire.
yeah.
Is that harder
Strong
for you though,
shield.
coming into a relationship that's already here? In terms of.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
My wife and I swing quite a bit.
Come
so
on.
We're often.
Come on.
She's not here to defend herself, is
We're
she?
often. No, she's busy with a couple right now. So I'm used to sort of wedging my way in there. It's these guys are very generous lovers. There's no locks on the doors.
True.
Sometimes the third wheel makes a nice tricycle
I like what you
Okay,
did
or a
there.
wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
or a wheelbarrow. Nice.
There's, as well as the dialogue in this film, there's amazing kind of physical comedy slapstick as well. I mean, no three people have made me laugh at trying to hide quite so much as in this next scene that we're about to
Did
see.
you
where
just
the,
tee yourself up again?
This is really
yeah.
good.
It's an
Oh,
art form.
This is incredible.
It's an art form.
Stakeout goes.
It's a master class.
There you go.
Charlie, you seem to draw the short straw in terms of going through the most physical abuse in the film.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah, I would definitely side with you on that one.
Yeah, I get the short straw a lot with these guys.
Yeah.
Slapping, the running in the doors, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I got the long straw. I got to have sex with a bunch of people.
I hear what you did there.
Yeah.
We're not going to show that.
That was
scene.
an innuendo.
I want to talk to you individually about all your kind of, I guess, all your horrible bosses. Let's start with Spacey. Have you worked with him before?
No. He was, he's one of our finest actors, so he made it very, very simple. He's scary as hell for many reasons, and but he's a nice person, and I learned a lot. I mean, a bunch of boring crap I could say to this. There's really nothing spicy or spacey there.
Button.
Tap.
He buttoned it.
We're going to have a clip of you guys together. Which
Why
involves-
bother?
because A, it's got the Gam Gam reference in it,
Yeah.
and B, it's got the laugh in it, which
Yeah.
is terrifying
Yeah.
and funny all in one.
And breathy.
Yeah.
Here we
Okay?
go.
Letting you know, he did not brush this morning. Horrible.
Horrible
What a
boss.
horrible man.
Are you
Horrible boss.
talking garlic or just booze? Or?
Ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just
Ass and Oscars.
ass and Oscar.
Just gold ass.
Shiny ass.
Got a bite to it.
Yeah.
Charlie, you definitely got the long straw when I think it came at the horrible bosses. Did you like high punch the air when you knew Aniston was going to be pretty much naked for a lot of this film? Just in a
I
doctor's
considered
coat.
her the lucky one in this scenario.
True, yeah.
Spoken
So-
like a guy who's
Seen it
got
that
a
way.
pregnant wife in the audience.
That's part of it.
She just shocks you in this, which is just a brilliant thing to see. I love when you see actors in a completely, out of their comfort zone spot, and she's brilliant at it in this film. She really is.
Yeah.
She kind of just dissolves everything.
It's
that's gone
actually what
before.
she's like in real life.
Okay, scary.
Yeah. She rarely wears clothes to the set, which is odd.
Okay, well, after this clip, don't go anywhere near Jennifer Aniston if she's got a hose or a small squirty water thing.
What a horrible boss.
Yeah. What a terrible thing to do.
What a terrible boss.
It's not that horrible.
No.
She talks really highly of you. I kind of did a bit of research and stuff. She said she described you as a kind of a Dustin Hoffman to be.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you take that as a...
Yeah, I think. Well, he's aged well, so hopefully I can.
Good.
He's always tan. He looks great.
He
You
is.
look great.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
one to shoot for.
Well, I'll work at it.
Okay.
Those are some big shoes to fill.
Okay.
Mr. Mcguire. That's my Dustin
He's got
Hoffman
such
impression.
a deep voice. I have such a high voice. I don't
Mr.
know if
Mcguire.
Work on that.
Yeah, I can work on
All
it.
right. Yeah. Finally, Colin Farrell in a fat suit.
Yeah.
That was Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
he's
I know.
amazing.
Yeah,
Did he
the guy
stay-
from Daredevil
Character the entire time.
or Elektra. What's that?
Did he stay in character the entire time?
I don't think so. No, I mean not. No, definitely not with the voice. And then
That with an Irish voice is even more terrifying.
yeah, it was frightening. It was indeed a total hooligan. I would say he did no, not at all.
Did he surprise you?
No,
Okay.
but no, no. But I work on Saturday Night Live there in the States, and he had been there and done the show. So I was around him for a whole week, and this was many years ago. But he was great at it and very playful, and I'd seen him a couple times, and he's always very quick and very funny, and so it wasn't surprising at all. The initial look was when I saw it. I remember when I saw the bald cap and then the comb over. That was
Did he have any
surprising.
input into that in terms of the...
I think so. Seth would know that more than me, but I feel like he did. I feel like there's a whole Asian motif that I think
Nunchucks is a nice
nunchucks
touch,
and
yeah.
like and Asian prostitutes. Like I think he pushed the Asian agenda,
Yeah.
or at least was very open to it. But yeah,
Let's have a look at you two on the screen now.
I
Yeah.
I just realized he's supposed to be a real like douchebag, and we now have the same beard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
That's fun.
That's sad.
What part are you playing in your next project?
I play a baseball catcher,
They're kind
a
of douchey
minor league baseball catcher who is not very good.
and slightly douchey.
Yes, slightly douchey indeed. He wears shirts with flames on it. No offense.
No
No
offense.
flames in the
You're okay.
audience.
I think we're all right.
We are
Okay.
going to get
Yeah,
a
they're all still on ecstasy somewhere.
Who would like to ask the first question? Right in the middle. It's the hardest place to get a microphone to, but let's
Just
go
toss
right
it.
in. Or
We can hear
shout.
Oh, here it
We'll
goes.
repeat
We
it.
want to
You're
hear.
right,
We want to
you
hear.
shouldn't, Yeah.
We'll blend the question into the
Hello.
answer.
Hi.
I'm just gonna. It's a lame question, but someone's gonna ask it. Have you had any horrible bosses?
That we've heard.
We have heard that.
That one we've got a few times.
Let's go.
My standard is no.
Yeah.
And then I punt to these guys.
And then I vacillate between telling the story about having.
Don't do
you know,
it again.
I'm gonna. No, the only boss that I mean, I've had a few people that I haven't enjoyed, working with, but never have been on a boss capacity. The closest would have been like when doing retail in Chicago, working at Banana Republic, which is, Banana Republic. They have that
Yeah,
here.
we got
right?
it.
It's like
You're
H&M without as many buttons, and
Slightly
or
more
patterns.
pastely, more
Yeah,
pastels.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And whenever the woman who was real passive aggressive as a boss, she would come through the section and she goes, Jason, hanger integrity. She would say that over and over, and that was just her way, like, of always reminding you that all
Hang
the
your integrity?
no hanger integrity, like all the hangers
Oh.
should be faced the same way in the store.
I thought she was telling you to hang your integrity.
No, I wish. That I would have taken. That I'd be like, what a great. She's asking me to be more than I am. She wants me to reach my
Or less.
potential. Hang your integrity. Get rid of your integrity.
Get rid of your
Get rid of your integrity and push the khakis. Fucko. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's about the extent of it there.
Yeah.
Been pretty lucky.
I had a couple starting out, but I only murdered like one or two of them.
Yeah.
So, no one noteworthy.
Okay, Stock answer, good. Gentleman at the back here, hello. Sorry, right in the middle for everyone.
Now we're working as a team.
Nice to see you, Topher Grace.
I know we're here for Horrible Bosses, but I actually want to ask about
Great.
about Arrested Development, because I know that's kind of in the pipeline, the movie. I wondered if you could just tell if there's any progress there and what your thoughts are on it.
There's no update there, but they're trying to make a deal with the guy who created the show and who would write the script and direct the movie. And they're negotiating with him, and as soon as that deal gets done, I think we'll be doing the movie. But whether that deal gets done or not, I don't know. I hope they give him what he wants. So.
Jason will only do it if you now go and see Horrible Bosses.
That's
to
right.
Answer your question.
If this movie makes enough money, then we can give.
You'll make it.
Then I'll give it to Mitch, and then we'll make Arrested Development.
Good. I want to ask you guys about Saturday Night Live as well, because it just seems to be a real, I guess, kind of a real door opener as well in terms of
Real door opener, yeah.
what we see in terms of so much kind of comedy actors come through it. Is it
Right.
really important in terms of a way of you guys getting out there and as well as being involved in the writing of things and the development of characters and that type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, has it been important to me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, very much so. I doubt I would even be here. I probably would be not as busy as I am and would have left it the chance to do that. But and it also has allowed me to work with pretty much everybody that was in this movie in one way or another, including Jason and then the bosses. And it's really great. I mean, it's such a big question. There's so many answers I could go with.
But do you have? I mean, is it complete freedom in terms of you're gonna
Absolutely. Oh yeah, Lorne Michaels hires you, and then you get to come up with an idea on Monday, and then if it makes it all the way through to Saturday, do it on Saturday.
Wow, that
and
quick.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's that quick, and then you never do it again, or that version of it again, and then it's gone, and it's left on the internet, or some VHS tape if people still use that. If you have that
Betamax.
technology, yeah, Betamax, yeah, sure. And yeah, it's quite irresponsible of him to give a bunch of knuckleheads like myself and my friends that kind of opportunity just in 6 days.
It's something that's kind of through generations now, pretty much,
Yeah.
has really introduced the world to some of the best comedic actors around, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, you sort of get to develop you get to develop your own voice and your own style, and by that, the fact that people watch it, your own sort of fan base, and then yeah, if you can continue that on into various things, television, obviously with 30 Rock or Parks and Rec with Amy, and then obviously we have a few movie stars in our alumni as well. And yeah, it's pretty remarkable, and Lauren's really good at once you've earned his trust and letting you run away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it help with films, where you have that freedom to ad lib and kind of.
I think
add
it
in?
helps in the fact that you do have the ability to work with a group, and you sort of understand the big picture because you're asked to do a lot. If you come up with the piece, you write it, you produce it. I mean, you can even go down to the minutia of choosing which camera shots to shoot with. You choose everything about it. You cast it.
The guest host?
Yeah, the guest host. I usually have more say than the guest host, unless the guest host is someone like Alec Baldwin or Justin Timberlake, someone that's just really, really good at the show.
Yeah.
They'll usually chime in and win out. But they're usually not too wrong, so it doesn't matter.
Who's on the wish list to work with?
On the wish list to work
Yeah.
with in general for all of us, or
Yeah.
at SNL?
Yeah, let's do all of you
All
in
of us?
general. Because you've all worked with such an amazing,
Yeah.
bunch of actors through careers so far, sort of thing. Are there still people that you'd love to work with? I guess both directors and actors, actresses.
Well, two of my dream actors to work with are SNL alums, Will Farrell and Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I'd love to work
Oh,
with them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah. Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Definitely Bill Murray, I think. And I'd love to work with Dustin Hoffman.
There you go.
You could play his son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play his son. Little tan. I get a deep tan.
Jason.
I would say, I said this before, Gene Hackman. It'd be fun to do that. I doubt we'd probably get along, but it'd be fun.
Why?
And then why?
Yeah.
I don't know. He probably look
He's
at me.
retired.
He's retired. There's
He'd come out of
that.
retirement.
To work with
would.
me, of course
Yeah.
you would. You're probably right. Probably just because I'd be too much of a smartass, and he'd smack me. I feel like he'd smack me, and I'd deserve it. I'd be like, yeah, lesson learned. Good call. And on the directing side, yeah, Abe Zapruder.
That's a John F. Kennedy joke.
Not really. It's a reference more than a joke.
Is there any minute part of you that is a little bit like your character in Horrible Bosses?
Me?
All of you.
Oh.
Yeah, a huge part of me is,
Really?
yeah, I don't like to work too hard when I act, so I try to sort of take the character and stuff him into who I am, and still try to make the movie work. So yeah, a large part of me is that guy, is any character I play.
Okay, great. He's a nice guy. Charlie?
And a killer.
I think I definitely get high-pitched and screechy when I get upset in real life, too.
And
So
you hide like that when you need to hide quickly?
a good
The
jumping
little leap.
hide. Yeah, I mean, that's my old school baseball slide going
Yeah.
into that door. So, there's a lot of me in that movie.
Sliding into first.
Yeah.
You should not do.
Jason?
I would say that there's things that are similar.
Okay, you want to point them out? Good, that's fine.
I like girls. My character likes girls,
Okay, good.
and I have a tendency to
Girls?
smile.
Okay.
Those two things are very much similar
We
to
got
me.
one more question at the back from a gentleman waving
There he is.
frantically there.
How you
Hello?
doing?
Hold on, there's,
Oh, wait,
there's a
there-
microphone coming your way.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Hi, I just arrived, so excuse me if you already answered this.
Okay.
But obviously, you guys
Is
worked
this
together
the-
for months on this movie, a few
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Who would be the worst to work for? From what you know of each other.
The worst to work for.
Go ahead. Shield is up.
What do you like as bosses? 'Cause I guess you all employ
we all
people.
suck in very different ways.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think between the three of us you'd really have a great boss.
Yeah, I don't think any of us could keep the company running. So you'd all be out of work.
Yeah, that's true. So it'd be good to work for all of us because you'd have a real short day.
Yeah. I wouldn't have us in there but before noon. Show up, order food.
Bankruptcy by 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bankruptcy
Yeah.
by one, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. I know
Thank
you guys
you.
literally just got off a plane from LA and stuff. I saw this the other day, and there's not many films that you will sit right to the very, very end of the credits, but and people booed when it finished because we just wanted to see more. It's a very, very.
That's a very good
Well, I hope that's
interpretation
why.
of what the boo.
Well, it was being started, so I should know.
Yeah, all right. Boo, it's over. Boo, why was this 40 minutes longer? Boo, when's the Blu-ray come out? Deleted scenes. Deleted scenes.
It's out on Friday. Go see it. It will make you laugh a lot. Thank you very much.
Thanks for
Wait, we're
coming out,
done?
guys.
Yeah.
That's it.
Boo.